back to the Pick and Roll podcast.
Today we're going to talk about Week 1 of the NBA. That was a good week. Got some news that we just got that concerns this podcast. We will have a caller be calling in. You guys probably know who he is because most of these viewers go to Northwest.
The very own. Should I say his name?
They'll see it. They'll see it.
Okay.
First off, this was obviously almost a week ago, almost a week ago. Lakers-Rockets, the big fight. Do you think the suspensions that were given, first of all, do you think Rondo spit? Do you think he did spit?
I think he did.
I think he did too. At first I thought it was impossible because he had a mouth guard in, but now that I see it, he kind of went.
Like leaked a little bit?
He went. He didn't tongue it though.
Yeah.
It was more of a. And it looked like on the zoomed in, it didn't even hit him.
Yeah.
But I think like something that we couldn't see went up, like just a little particle,
Probably.
and then he went poking the eye. Boom, boom. Here comes Ingram. Do you think Ingram should have got the worst of it?
That's hard to tell because he kind of like he wasn't really involved in it.
Exactly. That's why they put. And he also started it earlier in the game. He pushed Harden.
That's true, he did.
And he wasn't even in the play. He comes in and just boom.
He's just kind of like wanting to. He's kind of asking for it, in my opinion.
I saw this the other day. It's kind of relevant. Josh Jackson. Did you see this? You know what the Malice at the Palace is?
Yeah.
He was 8 years old. He grew up in Detroit. 8 years old. He's at the game. He threw like water at the Pacers, like his water bottle.
Really?
He admitted it a couple days ago. I think it might have been yesterday, to be honest. But
That's so funny.
as the Thunder are choking here on the TV behind.
Oh my god, we just blew a 15-point lead.
72-70. We'll talk about them later in the podcast. I know that. Yeah. Ingram got 4. Rondo got 3. Paul got 2. I think they should have been longer. The Nuggets, about when Melo was on their team, they had a skirmish. It was very similar to this. Melo got 10 games, and then somebody else got 15. Nene got 1 for coming off he was on the bench and he came up and got on the court, which that's an automatic 1. But if you're only giving Paul 2 for punching and poking someone in the face, but someone coming off the bench is getting 1 too, I don't know. I think they should have been longer. I think the order of them were right. I think Paul should have at least, then Rondo, then Ingram. But I think they should have just been lengthened out a little more. I'm happy that Rondo and Ingram are out tonight because the Lakers play the Nuggets tonight. So it's Rondo's last game. Ingram's last game is Saturday. He sits out. Speaking of the Rockets, news today: the Rockets offered 4 first-rounders to the Timberwolves for Jimmy Butler.
That's insane.
Well, how are they not accepting that?
I don't know.
I mean, that proves to me they're not trading him right now for at least another 2
Your
months.
dome franchise. Do you think you're gonna keep?
That's a 2K trade.
I know.
Like that's what I would do to get Jimmy Butler. That's exactly what I would
toss
do.
4 first-round picks.
And I would be, I don't want to give up that 4th one. I'd be free, and then I'll give him 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's what.
I mean, there's going for it.
Yeah.
And these are actual players.
Yeah. I want them to trade him because I'm a Nuggets fan, obviously, as the Celtics tied up. Yeah. Because that would hurt the Timberwolves. You see Cat the other night? Yeah, get me out. I'm done. I'm out. I'm gonna sit down. I don't want to play basketball right now. He had 14 and 8 that game, which solid, not for Cat. He should be getting 23 and 10.
23 and 12.
Yeah. I don't know. What did you think of Curry last night?
Amazing. 51 points.
20. That was in 3 quarters.
3 quarters.
Did you see how many points not only he scored, but the Warriors scored in the first quarter?
Oh shoot! It was like
he scored 23.
I think the Warriors scored like 26, right?
No.
Like
you think you think Curry scored 23 and the Warriors scored 3?
No, like
not 26. You got the 6 right.
36.
No.
46.
46. In the
No, I
first
meant like
quarter.
combined.
What do you mean?
Like they scored 46 the whole.
Yeah, like
No.
in the first quarter, the Golden State
I meant
Warriors scored 46 points,
yeah, I meant
including Curry.
I meant, but yeah, I was like, I meant like outside of Curry that
They would have scored 23.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You said 3.
I said 26.
You said 26. Whatever. You were
Yeah.
wrong either way. You're saying your first guess was 3. Or no, your first guess was 26.
Which
You-
is saying
you-
how much the Warriors
Okay,
scored.
so you were 3 off.
Compared to
You thought
Curry.
they scored 49.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They each scored 23, 46.
Okay.
Yeah, Curry 11 threes, was it?
Yeah.
Which he's done more than that, probably 4 or 5 times. So I mean, this is
Fun
light
fact.
work for him.
Curry has more threes than 7 NBA teams right
I have
now.
a couple guesses. I'm gonna say I know you probably don't know them all, but Thunder and Lakers.
Definitely.
Lakers have no 3-point shooting. Thunder, they don't have
They're
much.
dead last.
I'm gonna look that up. Give me your
Dead last.
first takeaway. Give me your Kawhi one.
I don't know. He's not relying on his teammates as much as I think he should.
But guess what?
They're 3-0.
They're 4-0.
4-0.
I think they're 5-0 actually.
5-0. Jesus.
Not percentage.
They're undefeated.
By the way, Kyle Lowry is going off. Like
I know he's doing good. I don't know. I was watching some highlights while I was in class, and there was one where Kyle was like wide open in the corner. He was just waving, and Kawhi just took a triple team. So
yeah.
I don't know what that's about,
Okay, I
but
don't know if this is.
it was against the Timberwolves.
Do you think Curry scored more 3-pointers than the Nuggets? Because the Nuggets have scored made 8.5 threes a game this year, is what this thing is saying. And the Thunder are one above them at 8.7. I'll look.
Maybe.
Oh, here we go. 3-pointers made. This is per game. Yeah, Nuggets are 8.5, Thunder are 8 made a game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably the Magic, Kings, Bulls, Nuggets, Thunder, Clippers, Cavs.
Yeah, definitely.
That's weird. The Nuggets. They're an offensive threat. We'll get to it later, but their defense is there this year.
They're
But
really
Kawhi Leonard, you're a star. Why do you need to be? LeBron doesn't rely on us. I mean, he kind of does, but he carried the team to the finals.
LeBron's a facilitator. He needs like the 3-point shooters around him. That
Yeah, I
help
guess
him.
you're seeing that right now with a 1-3 start. Hopefully 1-4 after tonight. But I have Kawhi on my fantasy team. Let's see how many assists he's averaging per game. Is that what you're saying, assist-wise, or?
Kind of. I don't think he's looking to his teammates as much as I think he should.
He's averaging 2.5 assists this year.
Exactly.
But that's not his game, and he's not really handling the ball for them that much. Like Kyle Lowry is the one controlling the ball, I think. What game made you think of this?
I was watching the Raptors Timberwolves game.
Was that last night?
Yeah.
Where'd you watch that?
I was watching in class. Like
Oh,
some
highlights.
Yeah.
You saw it today.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I missed the game.
But the highlights is going to be Kawhi scoring probably.
Yeah, but so Kyle Lowry was wide open on the wing. He was waving his arms, right?
Did Kawhi score?
Yeah, but he took a triple team.
Kobe Bryant?
Okay. Well,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I just think that's not Kawhi's game. He's not a passer. He has the ability to pass, but that's not who he is, and that's only one play that you saw. I mean, you probably saw a couple more of that.
yeah.
That's one game, and Kawhi, he rested Saturday. They probably had a game Sunday or Monday too, but he wants to play. You know, he doesn't want to pass. Kyle Lowry's having a great season though.
He is.
That's what we're gonna get into next. Kemba and Kyle. Kemba Walker won Player of the Week.
He's
I think.
been doing
Let's see our position rankings. This is mine. I have Kyle at 9, Kemba at 8. I'm looking at the names above him. Kyle has played better than Chris Paul. John Wall is playing good bad. Kyrie hasn't played that good.
No, he hasn't.
Westbrook's only played a game, and then obviously Curry. So Kyle Lowry's top 5 right now, and then Kemba Walker won Player of the Week. Simmons, I think arguably he's playing better than Ben Simmons. Damian Lillard, he went off tonight, so that's close. Better than Paul, better than Wall, better than Kyrie. And then so far, I guess Westbrook, but he's only played one game once again, but I guess 2 tonight. Both of those guys are playing really good basketball for their teams. I'm gonna check the Hornets' record. I don't think they're winning anyways, but Kemba went off last week.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have any guys that you're thinking about like that this year that you've seen like not like most improved, maybe like they were stars or they are stars, but they're like proven that hey, I'm still here, I'm not fading away.
Like an actual star.
I have another one in mind. You can say if you have one.
I'm trying to think right now.
Let's check the standings.
Zach LaVine had a pretty good game. I know he's not like a star. But
That's my most. I talked about it before. You said Karis LeVert is most improved so far. We'll talk about him later. Zach LaVine was my other one. Yeah. Charlotte 2 and 3.
Not great.
Toronto is 5. I'm thinking of other ones. My other one was DeMar DeRozan. He was like Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
So this is weird now.
Yeah.
Kawhi probably averaged more assists on the Spurs because they're a passing team.
Mm-hmm.
DeMar didn't really get assists on the Raptors. Now he's on the Spurs and he's passing the ball like big time.
I think it's the system.
Obviously, you know that they're a passing team. They're a pass-first team. That's what probably Pop preaches. He preaches defense too, and they're last at defense right now. So there's that.
Yeah.
Let's check how many assists he's averaging this year. I think it's up there. Yeah, DeMar's averaging 8 assists this year.
Dang.
His career high before that was what?
Probably.
I would say 4 max.
I would say 5.5.
Good guess. It was 5 last year. And then the years before it was 4. So yeah. His career average is 3, and it's 8 this year. That shows you that system. That's crazy to me. And but guess what? He's still scoring the ball. He's averaging 26.5.
Dang, that's pretty good.
And the Spurs, they're not. It's their defense, which is weird. They're 2 and 2, which that makes sense. Defense isn't there, but DeMar's doing more than he's ever done, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about defense now? Because I got a team that's playing some defense. The Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, I think you're gonna say that.
The Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets are the only teams that have allowed an average of less than 100 points this year. Thunder will probably score 100 this game.
Definitely.
They got 10 minutes to score 23. I wouldn't say
Even though
definitely, but
worst offenses in the league.
if the Nuggets are a top 10 defense, as Nick Brokaw, as I just announced to the podcast that he will be calling us, let's see what he has to say.
Alright.
I'm excited. Let's move up here so they can hear it.
Yep.
1 sec, he says. Oh, wait. Well then,
Is he calling?
we'll see.
Find out.
Sec. Oh, okay. 1 sec. Oh, wait. Sec, not sex.
Okay.
That's what he said. Let's talk about this Thunder game, meanwhile.
We blew a 14-point lead, 15-point
Still
lead.
hold the
actually.
lead.
I mean, yeah, we still have the lead.
You think you're pulling it out? Oh, Rozier in and out.
You just missed that
He's
one.
playing good so far, too.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see it.
Where's Westbrook? Just sitting on the bench? Or
Yeah.
why you got your bench guys? I have 10 minutes
Resting.
left. I get it. Yeah, that's fine. Never mind. No one can do anything.
Ooh, shoot.
Sugar all the way.
Oh, wait! No.
Oh, big boy
Not there.
rebound
Not
there from Markeith.
Some up-close commentary. While we wait for Nick to call.
Oh, another in and out.
Ooh.
And they call a foul on the Thunder.
We're getting lucky. No.
I like Hamidou Diallo.
I do too. I think he's playing great. I think he deserves to start at shooting guard for us until Robertson gets back. Oh, Nick calls.
Here we go. You're live. What do you got for us?
What's up, gangsters?
What's up, Nick?
You gonna flame Brock or?
Oh, planning on it.
Okay. What do you got? Any questions?
All right, Brock. How do you feel about the
I think the Raptors might have number one.
Might.
As I hate to say it, because I thought I had them at 3, but and then I think Celtics are probably gonna get 2 seed, and then I think the Sixers will still get 3 seed, even though you don't think so, Nick.
I still got Celtics, Raptors, Sixers.
See, that's how I predicted it at the start of the year, and Brock was like, the 76ers are so much better than the Raptors. But it's fine.
So much better?
I say so
Yeah,
much.
that's
I
what
said
he said. That's right.
okay.
It's fine. It's
Alright.
fine.
Dude, they're so much younger than this.
I thought the
Raptors
Sixers
team.
had potential this year, and then they didn't turn out how they would. There's still a lot
It's
of time in the
early.
season. There's like 5 games in, but
What do you mean? I mean, yeah.
you really can't tell by now.
We're watching.
Glimpses, though.
We're watching the Thunder blow a 15-point lead to the Celtics right now.
Yeah, not looking great.
Yeah, the Thunder are doo-doo.
Yeah.
All right,
Do you believe LeBron James is still the best player in the league?
I do.
I do too. But I said before the season, I think he's going to average the most assists he's ever averaged before. But that's going to be tough to do when the Lakers don't have one 3-point shooter on their team.
Exactly.
Because LeBron's such a facilitator and he relies on 3-point shooting to get his
He doesn't
assists.
rely on 3-point shooting. He
No,
needs
he
it.
relies on it to get his assists.
He doesn't rely on it though.
Well, because he like drives in and then he passes it out.
Or he drives in and somebody cuts. They just need to start cutting.
Okay,
He doesn't completely rely on it. It helps, obviously.
yeah. It helps.
What do you think LeBron's the best still?
Of course, I think LeBron's the greatest of all time.
I also think that.
I'm not convinced quite yet, but I think he will be at the end of his career.
Because he's still in his prime.
Yeah.
Of course. One I'm trying to think. So the West, I want to hear your rankings.
Right now, or what we think at the end of the season?
That you think will happen at the end of the season.
I still got Warriors 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two.
The Rockets are 1 and 3 right now.
Not looking great.
But they did propose a trade for
Dude,
4 first
yeah, we
rounders.
were talking about that earlier. I don't know how the Timberwolves did not
Didn't take
accept
it,
that.
like, on the spot.
That's a 2K trade. Like, how are you not
The
taking
only
that?
reason I don't think they'll take that is because the Rockets are going to be good, so it won't be good picks. It'll be late round picks.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only reason I can think of that they wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I still have the Rockets at 2. I'm gonna put. I really like the Nuggets this year. I gotta put them at 3. I'm sorry.
Oh,
They're 4-0. I think they could win tonight.
Alright.
This would be their first 5-0 start since 2010 with Melo. 4. The Jazz, but they're struggling too.
Yeah, Jazz struggling.
It's really early right now.
I think the Jazz are very good.
Really.
They've been struggling, Nick.
I
So
really
is the
like
Thunder.
The Jazz. Not a fan of the Thunder at all.
I think the Thunder will be the 5 or the 6 seed so far.
I'll take it.
They're gonna have to get going though, because they can't lose much more before they lose their home court advantage. 7. I like the Pelicans this year. Actually,
Pelicans are
I'll
good.
put them at 4 or 5.
Put the Pelicans and the Trailblazers in my top 8.
Yeah, I want to include the Spurs too.
Spurs are
But-
looking good with, well, not
But
good,
I
but
think
like
you gotta give a
DeMar's
spot.
looking good.
You
We
have
just
to give
talked
a
about
spot to the Lakers.
I know you do.
Lakers
I know
are in
you
there.
do.
Lakers are in there.
I know. The West is tough. I mean,
They're not a lock though anymore. I don't think.
I don't think they ever were a lock. I don't think any team in the West was
That's
a lock
true.
besides the Rockets and Warriors.
And
And
I mean, honestly, if the Warriors get enough injuries,
they'll make it. Are you serious? You're about to say that the Warriors aren't a lock for the playoffs?
I mean, hoping like 4 or 5 of them get injured.
Okay, yeah,
Of
that's
their
not gonna
starting lineup.
happen.
It's not realistic.
That's
Nick.
I mean, Curry's ankles though. I mean, you never know with those things.
And then Katie's scrawny arms looks like Rockzilla needs to hit the gym.
Alright.
What team do you think won't make the playoffs in the West that some people are predicting?
I know Brock's not gonna like it, but I'm actually thinking the Thunder won't make it.
Honestly, the Thunder are a worse version of the Lakers because they don't have any 3-point shooting. Their defense isn't good, but they don't have LeBron James.
I think we need to bring
And they
back
don't.
Corey
And they don't
Brewer.
have a good coach. Like, the Lakers don't have a good coach either. But
I mean, LeBron's the coach.
yeah,
Let's be honest here.
I think both of the teams need to fire their coach.
I think,
That's my opinion.
yeah, Billy Donovan's a horrible coach. I think if we brought back Corey Brewer, it'd help us because he can give that 3-point.
I think the Lakers should bring in Nick Young.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Thunder could
Why not?
too.
They won't.
Nah. I don't think Nick Young's party animal's gonna go to OKC.
It would help us, but even if he doesn't want to, it would help us though. Because we need a 3-point shooter.
How do you feel
Spacing
about
the floor.
upcoming free agency?
Klay Thompson's leaving.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. He's doing terrible. He's gonna want to be at least the number 2 option. He'll go to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Is my prediction. I think there's a chance Kevin Durant goes to the Knicks too.
We talked about this 3
I
episodes
think
ago.
KD could leave. I think KD is as highly as probable to leave as Clay.
And then Kyrie said he's staying no matter what. But
Yeah.
if I'm the Celtics, they don't need him. They honestly don't need him.
Terry could run point.
And he's not doing good anyways. So
Yeah, they're gonna have to give him a max, and it's just
yeah, I like Kyrie a lot, but
He just hasn't looked good.
I
this
would want to see Kyrie and KD on the Knicks. That'd be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then imagine like Jimmy Butler finds his way over there too.
I don't think they have enough room for 3 maxes. Maybe they could move their way around that. But
KD's could take a pay cut. I mean,
yeah,
I think he'd like forming his own team instead of joining one.
yeah, that makes sense. I can see that.
And then what else was I thinking? Trying to think here. Oh, prediction for MVP.
I have Anthony Davis right now. He's doing too much for the Pelicans, and they're 4-0, I think. So I'm gonna go Anthony Davis right
Either
now.
him or Giannis, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree with Anthony Davis. And I think Kawhi has a good shot.
Yeah,
at
that
it,
was
too.
that was
Well, that's
number
a
2
solid-
on my list before the season. He's having a
I'm
good year.
saying Anthony Davis or Kawhi.
Yeah. I think it depends on how good their teams do. If the Pelicans drop down, that'll hurt his chances a lot. But
Of course it will. Yeah, what is the likelihood of Jimmy Butler not being on the Minnesota Timberwolves after this? During the season?
I think they will trade him, but it might not be until the trade deadline.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be less than what the Rockets offered them. Like
Less?
they're gonna settle. I think they're gonna settle, and they could have gotten more. Right now they're
Earlier?
trying to do the opposite. They're trying to make teams desperate so they can get more. But I think by the trade deadline they're gonna be the
They're
teams
gonna get
desperate,
desperate. Yeah.
and they're gonna trade him for nothing.
Waiting just doesn't help a team.
It can in some situations, but it's not right now because
Closer to trade deadline.
nobody's budged. The Rockets budged, I guess, but they still didn't want it. I don't know. Timberwolves need to fire everyone in their organization. And they're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Yeah. I have 2 more. The East, I'd like to hear some of your playoff teams. You don't have to go like all through 8. Just like list some off that you think will go to the playoffs.
Raptors, Celtics, 76ers,
Bucks.
Bucks, Pacers.
Pistons.
The Wizards are struggling right now. I don't know if they'll be in. I was
Wizards-
high on them at the start, but they're not doing good.
Pistons look really good.
Dude,
Yeah.
Blake Griffin. Oh my God. I'm gonna talk about him later.
Pacers.
They're not that good yet. I don't know. I don't like them at all.
Karis LeVert and D'Angelo
The Nets.
Russell might carry them the 8th seed.
Jared Allen, Defensive Player of the
Jared
Year.
Allen there, yeah. Maybe 8th seed for the Nets.
I don't
Maybe
know.
higher.
I doubt it.
Maybe sneak in there, though.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe we can do this another time.
I'd love to be back on the podcast.
Okay.
I'll see you, Ben.
See ya.
Court.
See you.
See you, Nick.
There you have it. He didn't flame you.
Not really.
I think he wanted to.
He's trying to.
I think he'd be more comfortable flaming you at school.
Oh, he definitely is.
Yeah. Blake Griffin. Did I call it or did I call
You did call that.
it? Number 3 on my power forward list. I don't think he was in your top 6. I think he was 7 for you.
I had Drummond over him, like, player-wise, I think.
Let's see what I did for that. I might have had Drummond over him, but I don't think.
No,
I
you
did.
were high on Blake.
Yeah.
Over him.
He's averaging 36 points per game right now. if
It's
you didn't know
insane.
that. That's 4 games, but still. Yeah, let's see. My top 50, I had Griffin 24 and Drummond 33. You would have had Griffin at 31, and you would have had Drummond at 33.
Sorry, I'm over. Okay.
Yeah, but 31.
Yeah.
Right now he's playing like up here, 11-10. I mean, technically the stats he's playing like number 1, but they're not winning. I don't know, they're undefeated. Never mind. The Pistons are undefeated, by the way.
Wow.
Soak that in. Okay. They played the
Thunder?
they played the Thunder?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before that they played the Bulls and the Nets, so
Thunder was the second game they played.
yeah. What else we got? Blake Griffin's my dude. I'm really proud of him. And if he stays healthy, he's had health troubles in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, let's play concerned level, we'll call it. What's your concern level on these teams? Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being they're screwed, 1 being they'll be fine, they're gonna work things out. Start off with your Thunder. What's your concern level?
I think it's called 5. 6.
6. So you're a little concerned. I think you're giving them I would put him at a 4. Because I think Russell Westbrook and Paul George, they're too good of a duo. But I get why if the Nuggets were 0-3, I would have them at a 7 or an 8 because that's how much I care about them, and that's where that's coming from. Lakers 1-3. Keep going, Chloe. You were saying something.
Yeah, I think if we get spacing, I don't know how we would get spacing.
You know why they don't have spacing?
No 3-point shooters.
Why don't they have spacing? Billy Donovan. Brad, I mean, this has never happened, but imagine if that dude right there, Brad Stevens, was the coach of the Oklahoma City Thunder. This team,
so good.
This team would be, he would run sets for Paul George, he would run sets for Russell Westbrook.
We need to fire Billy
He would run sets for Steven Adams.
He's horrible. Billy Donovan.
He would run sets for Alex Abrinas, he would run sets for, there's Abrinas for a
Three.
3 ball, make it a 6-point game. Okay, you're up 6.
Go! Or the Celtics. Well, not good this year, but.
Oh, that's a dirty lineup. Horford, Irving, Tatum, Brown, and Hayward. What do you think the Celtics should move Brown to the bench?
And put who?
Marcus Smart, because he's more of a defensive type of guy.
Oh, and then like have him having his
He's a
own
scorer.
bench.
Yeah, because he's kind of struggling right now. Yeah. I heard that on through.
I think that would make sense. Yeah.
I don't think they should do it yet.
Yeah,
I don't think they should do it yet. If it continues to not be good at all, then yeah, they should do it. As he nails a free throw to make it 5.
Similar situation like the Thunder, where like they have Dennis Schroeder on the bench instead of playing the shooting guard.
But it's similar. I wouldn't compare them though, because Schroeder, right from the bat, he's 6 man, and he was accepting that role. Would Jaylen Brown accept that role?
That's true.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Yeah. And then Lakers. What's your concern level on the Lakers?
Give me 5.
5. I got them at 4 because I have LeBron James.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. But we wouldn't even be talking about the Lakers if they didn't have LeBron. They'd be struggling terribly.
Mm-hmm.
That game against did you see the game against the Spurs?
Mm-hmm.
They were up 6 with 30 seconds left and lose the game because LeBron choked.
Free throws.
It's not the first time that's happened to a star. Kobe Bryant's done it before. Like, all these Laker fans are saying, you're a star, you should make your free throws down the clutch, but he's never been a good free throw shooter, and every player has these moments, so...
Although, he did hit the game time for
Yeah.
send him to overtime.
He did.
You can't call him not clutch, but like...
But this is getting overlooked. He let Rudy Gay, or I think it was Rudy Gay, wide open in the corner in regulation that made it overtime. Like, he didn't play defense at all. And then in overtime when the Spurs were down 1 with the ball after LeBron missed his 2 free throws? Did you see them going to Patty Mills for the shot?
That was interesting.
But guess what? Pop is a genius. Lonzo Ball is not a strong defender.
That's true.
No one saw it coming, and he was wide open, and he nails the shot. And
I didn't expect that.
I think he did it on purpose. They definitely did it on purpose. Because Patty Mills, no hesitation, shot.
Mm-hmm.
LaMarcus Aldridge was going off that game, so he could have easily gone to him. Patty Mills.
That was bold.
Pop is a good coach. Better than good, obviously. Next team, Wizards. What's your concern level on the Wizards? 1-3.
1-3.
Mhm.
2.5.
You're not concerned at all.
No, you said 1-3.
1-3 is their record.
Oh, I thought you were okay.
You're stupid.
Give me 7.
7.
7 or 8. 8.
Yeah.
They've not looked good at all.
Not at all.
They need to get it together.
Which, with that locker room, may not be easy. John Wall and Bradley Beal have always butted heads, and you're gonna add Dwight Howard to that. I said it before the year. This could either go really good or really bad. And
It's gonna
I
really
think
bad.
once it goes bad, I think there's no turn back. It's just gonna keep going downhill. Ugh.
Not
I
like the
wanted this team to be good this year, but so far they're not showing it, and I don't have faith in them. I got an 8 too. I got an 8.
Give me an 8.
Rockets 1-3.
Give me a 5, 4.
4.
I think
Yeah.
they'll turn.
I'm a 2. They're fine. They've had a semi-tough schedule. They played the Lakers. Pelicans went off on opening night,
Really good.
Wednesday. Opening night for most teams. Who else did they do? I don't know. I know it's been a tough road for
Did
them.
they play the Spurs? No.
I don't think so. Thunder up.
They played the Clippers.
They did play the Clippers. I remember
Because
that.
there's a Wesley Johnson.
Isn't that the game they won?
Style.
No. They lost that close game.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Most improved player, we said Karis LeVert. I
Yeah.
think it's Zach LaVine. I think
Okay.
another one could be, who was it?
It could honestly be Blake Griffin.
Yeah. But that's solely based off of stats, and that's
Yeah.
you're not going to obviously average 36 points a game
Yeah.
this year. There was one more. Who was it? I don't remember,
Who are you
but
thinking?
what?
Who are you thinking? Like, team.
Kings. No,
Kings.
De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox. He has improved immensely. He's averaging 23. Oh, if he can do that, this team, they're showing stuff. They're playing offense. Beat the Thunder on Russell Westbrook's closing night or opening night. Closing night. Oh, and he got the roll. 6-point game. 3:34 left. Comfortable? Get a little edge of your seat there, or important first win.
I'm relaxed.
What do you have anything else to say before we leave? Because I've got everything in the book has been thrown out there for me. What was I gonna say? Whatever. It doesn't matter. As the Celtics call timeout, we'll take a break from our podcast too.
Make sure to like and
That was
subscribe.
a horrible transition. My bad. Go ahead.
See you next time.